Stream again. Haha. I'm gonna exchange my poem with Sayori. Sad. Wait. Let me do her voice. Sad. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're like really the only one who feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how she feels that she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's not your fault for getting in my business all the time. It's your fault. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Stats! Will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Ah! Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Maybe. Are you even still listening? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil! Sayori hesitantly bends down to pick up the piece that she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry! It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and my forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the button on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In the bottle, all in a row.
That's what she says, isn't it?
My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle of sunlight to make amends. start like, sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I am up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pulled them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. Every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They are supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Literally, holy crap.
Did you reply to it and send you on Snapchat?
No. What is it?
You should hear it.
Oh my god. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? But yeah, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been... Sorry, that's going into Natsuki a little bit, hold on. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's also kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about this. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing is the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die! Ahaha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of being obsessed with something before dropping it more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Let me do Monica so she feels special. Later. Hi again, Sat. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not anything bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Ahaha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright! I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? So, you and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had some sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading too much into it? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But any case, Sayori's writing is has a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with the emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew? Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It said load me at the end. It says save me, then load me at the end. Bro, bro,
Save me and load me.
it's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space the words can totally change the mood of a poem. So I need to read that poem again.
Yeah, let's read it again.
Fuck, man. That is creepy. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's really hard for me to tell what's going on though. Sometimes asking what a poem isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract or physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When it happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh my god. It begins. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip? Is this even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today.
Oh my god, no.
Thanks for listening.
No, it's happening now.
Fuck.
No. Cut the cameras.
That is creepy, bro. Fuck.
Cut the cameras.
Oh my god, no, it's even worse. Like, if I was just to play this game normally, like, it would just shock me. But going into the game, knowing what I know about the game, makes it so much more creepy. Like, bro, I can't.
Fucking hell. Do Yuri.
Okay. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Sads. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if something like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things that you hear and see. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's very intimate. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you like to read it, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by a scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom.
Oh my God, no.
The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. On perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You can say that you've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian condition. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what the poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in a more unusual hobbies.
Unusual hobby.
It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Sad? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Jesus
This
Christ.
game is so sweet.
Bro, like, it's already unsettling. Like, I have goosebumps already. Like, fuck me. Mitsuki!
Well, it's not terrible. It's pretty disappointing after the last one. Then again, if this one was as good as the last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You still new at this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sammy's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Well, yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayuri has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say you could say we each take care of each other. Oh, in our own way. Oops.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of her words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. What was that about? Is she talking about Yuri?
Just hating, you know? Just hating.
I mean, she's a hater. She's a certified hater. But is she talking about Yuri?
Maybe, yeah.
Fuck. Not bad, right?
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you don't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogy. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem isn't everyday.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. I can be about anything being.
I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of is if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. Oh shit. No. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really needed to learn the respect for others of liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, maybe Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. Oh. If she feels insecure about her weird behavior and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing useless things. There is a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make pencils. I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too. So look forward to it. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting away with meeting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters. I designed some pamphlets. We can keep giving out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah. We're going to have poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let someone else come up to recite the poem too. Sayori's putting it Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Lucky? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a bunch of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I think we should give it our best. We're the ones who are responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. Sorry, it's so gay. And it's those reasons that we're all in the club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes to reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. So Yuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Excuse me. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine! I guess I'll have to just get over with it. Yeah, right! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh my god. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Why is she looking to the side like that?
Yeah.
But anyway,
What's up?
let's move on to the main event.
What she's doing.
I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. You're going to practice recite them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Haha, of course. Now let's see. Flips through her notebook to a specific poem she had in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins to recite the poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is it simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes their recital. Oh, okay. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Haha, thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Oh, Yuri's filled up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches to the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances over to us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Imagine of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables, a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality, glances over around her, and is bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we just must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Oh my god. Yuri, that was really good. Yeah, man, she runs, bro.
Thanks for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori, it's a lot better than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Try not to think about it. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayori's mouth almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes poems. It's like I got to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Feds liked it! I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well
with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing this kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go for sides. It's not like I can compare to it with you guys anyway. Might as well let sides lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. Bye. I'm done. Bye. Sexy rhythm Bruno Mars, bro. No fucking way. No fucking way. Hey, yo. Nah, bro. No fucking way. Let me continue anyways. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with the one I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, it's not really as good as everyone else's. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about the lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly goes out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little bit. While she's still a little unenthused, the poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, everyone applauds. She huffs back into her seat. Well, that wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want to other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just so embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry much about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have the idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem that gets and get enough practice before the funeral, okay? After the funeral. Fuck. Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. it's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep! Look at you two! Always going home together like that!
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Sad. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot has already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say one day, Yuri has to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay. I would still walk home with you. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her at the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Sads. You think about me too much sometimes.
Sorry, that's Mitsuki.
Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it too, so...
Sayuri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Let me just make my... Okay, so... I should choose Sayori again. Let me put some words of thingy in there as well. Flower, cheeks. Who's that for? Oh, it's for... Okay, I was like... Hey, yo, but the fact that that's there, bro. Oh shit, I didn't mean to thingy. Fuck's sake. Oh man! I'm the last one here again! Don't worry, I just walked in too. We're practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have you must have had a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't all for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be so great.
Weren't you complaining about that yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day for the school. We all play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a little bit like Sayuri all of a sudden.
Monica, do you usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people.
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's because of it's in your name, Monica.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke make no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay?
Fine.
Excuse me.
Your reactions aren't as fun as your Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course! Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Shows a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright, if you say so. I only glance at Sayori before turning backward towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back in their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been planning the festival, they've been spending lots of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Sads, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange. Have you noticed anything that's up with Sayori lately? Anything with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little much into it, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room to Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser around her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Sads. You certainly know her a lot more than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about her well-being, the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she has a hard time breaking up with the person of interest, huh? Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Sads. Me? How How on earth would that come to your conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She seems so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. Huh? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it's not any different now that it has always been. You're so funny, Sads. Though, have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from the desk and looks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori, gently talking to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sit, I sigh, and I sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everybody else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care for her, that I'm letting this weigh down on me so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey you! Eh? I look up to see Netsuki next to me.
Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so...
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything.
It's not like I'm worried. I was just...
Glances down to her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Manga. Something that came up for a minute, but we could get started now. I won't make you wait any longer.
Jeez! Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything.
She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I'm just thinking about Sayori, that's all.
Sayori? Thinking about her?
Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want me to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her.
Oh.
Natsuki exhales.
Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, she would be the first person you'd go to, right?
Well, I guess that's true.
I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important.
Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly.
Sorry.
If she needs you to worry for her, then it'll be a lot more obvious.
Yeah. I should have thought of it that way. I'm sorry. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands.
She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. Fine. I don't know where to save. Huh?
Did your nose could stalk you over the night?
No, during the day. Like, after I finish cooking, like, it's been fucked. Uh-huh. Okay, let me like find a good part to save, like, say when it's the end of the book club. Alright, guys. Until the end of the book club, and then I'm gonna go off and start a Fortnite stream. Okay. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez! If you're fine, then let's hurry and get this started already! Yeah. Okay, everyone! After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Yeah. Okay, let's do Sayori.
This is your best so far. It's really, really nice, ads.
Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want to nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I don't want to see... I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Sad. I'm a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing the poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Itsuki. But in the end...
Yeah?
I guess you're the one who likes this one. I guess you're the one...
Oh, sorry, that's my voice. I guess you're the one who likes this the most.
Why?
You don't want to get closer?
You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to have some time to put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Sad. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffs and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Sad. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom humming to herself.
No, she's going to do herself first.
Who should I show my next poem?
Monica, I want to say
Hey, so I didn't even get to see Sayori's poem, bro. Hi, Sats. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform for the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Mitsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them some time to share. And you can talk to me every now and then too. It's not like I'm unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sure if I was putting pressure on you or something. I'm sorry if I'm putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. Alright? Alright. The lady knows everything. An old tale of a lady wanders earth. The lady knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand is the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes to find no end in her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we only seek the impossible. I am not your legend, the legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Fuck, that's sad. You know, there's one thing I've noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. Hey, yo. Dimensional? Yeah, that, huh?
Can you repeat the last thing that she said?
How do I go back?
She said the reason.
Humans aren't one-dimensional. You of all people should know that.
It's quite funny, like, well, how does she know that,
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm responses to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then share it becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like you have your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Fuck it all. Natsuki Yuri.
I love you, Gage. I'm gonna stop working.
Natsuki or Yuri? Well done, Sads. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in my club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Sans? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is very personal. It's a personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid to disappoint you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking. Being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making. Where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. When it gently licks, will it gently lick at you? Will it? Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate so bad. Her handwriting is fucked. Hold on. Will it gently lick your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and abandon my peace to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to earth furthermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to be better compare different things in our writing style or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, Natsuki's last. Ooh.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah, not as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly glad that I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course, at least I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
So, it's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club had to make sure that you're not slagging off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you wouldn't actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was fun for her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway,
Natsuki holds her poem like nothing just ever even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonders over the years. But today, I have a special place. A beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before your sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you can dream about each day. I'll be the dream that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in salty sea, let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trail and set you free in a windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you pass your lips on mine. Whoa. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
Yeah. I felt like I was writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write about anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn.
Well,
that's... Jeez, she better not have said anything about mine. After all, she was the one that wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about simple topics and trying to impress you by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At least it was good practice.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez.
Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri's and you two.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Hey, yo! Are you awake? Hey yo, Yuri said the line. She said, stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little bit when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Mitsuki, please, show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and just went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? All of the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you guys being all lovey-dovey.
Oh, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh.
That curious expression coming from Yuri. Of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. Everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone is going to do this weekend.
Oh, I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors, so you can handle it by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all poetry pamphlets. Sayori will help me design them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez. Even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow up as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So, you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. My mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Sads, the one who's truly Ulysses. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
You want to break my hair?
Yeah, man.
I'm doing it now.
What's the point of saying that? You want to braid my hair? Oh, I'm doing it right now.
I'm doing it.
Oh, undo. Oh, I take that away. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion? How am I gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if I don't know how to make, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, so you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
They're gonna fight. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. But Sads may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Sads too.
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Sad to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez! Can we sell this already?
Yeah. Sads, are you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Why is there a ...
Yeah.
What are you doing with it?
Should I pick Sayori?
Why?
If you do, she'll die, though.
If you pick her.
So, yeah, because it's really looking a little sus. And she already spoke with Sayori. I was like, didn't you say, like, you change the ending to this plus?
I don't know, maybe.
Sayori and then
Let's see.
I don't know. Maybe. Understood.
Oh, why is there a ... That's weird.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'll just go with Monica. I guess I should probably help Monica.
Yay, you picked me! Hold on a second!
Yeah.
Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us!
But I agree with Mitsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Sads was the one who...
That doesn't matter! You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place! You're the club president, Monica! You're supposed to make the responsible decision in the club!
Monica, you shouldn't let your ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you trying to say, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives.
Excuse me?
Otherwise, this wouldn't have made such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica.
Yeah! You have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do, you know? We don't won't do a good job if you make us work alone.
Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If you want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So,
are you going to do the right thing, President?
Okay, I get it. It's technically the most logical for Sads to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference, Sads?
I wouldn't even let the game do the job for us.
So, Pete.
Do you need to say
I'll pick Natsuki. Even though Yuri's cool, but Natsuki, he's so cute, man. Fuck it. Well, baking sounds like it would be fun. And you guys made it sound like it's a lot of work, so I'd probably use 2 people.
Don't worry, baking's still fun. We'll definitely agree.
For just a minute ago, you were saying that.
That's because... Never mind, okay?
Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's
everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that's it. Huh?
Isn't it just pretty?
Pretty?
Yeah, how I made it.
Yeah, man. Like, it's a bit sad that you're taking it out.
I know, but I'm getting some different ones, the ones with metal pearls in.
Fairs. Are you guys... Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, my bad. I'm sick and my fucking throat is itchy, okay? Excuse me.
You were trying to read some of the lines when Jerry's cooking.
But are you guys excited?
Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome.
I don't think that really counts. What about you, Sads? Me? I guess I could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still sulking.
Aww. Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not big of a deal or anything. It might not just be that. I think that Yuri might have just be feeling a little unappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean.
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with worried expression.
Look!
Natsuki goes over and puts her hand on Yuri's shoulder.
Yuri, you are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be important for the way that people feel during performances, so you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but...
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say in a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to try to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's one more thing. There's nothing more for today. I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going? We are still figuring out the plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have any way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I have no idea. That slipped my mind.
Jeez. Good thing I stopped you. I'm gonna give you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that?
Huh.
Give me her number.
Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah. Do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's number now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah, I'm going to show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say that you're just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. That is, I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
What kind of? Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so.
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyways, I'll be heading out now. See you Sunday.
Never mind.
I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to come to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance that I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell, but until then, I won't be able to take it off my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Okay, so I'm gonna save now. Yeah. Cool.
We haven't played Fallout in a long time.
Alright, bye stream!